Welcome to Mystery Hut. Please don't forget to click the subscribe button and give a comment on our video. It is going to motivate us to create more videos and improve our video content. 10 Most Horrifying Archaeological Discoveries. History truly is loaded with shocks, however they are far nearer close by than we by and large prefer to think. The area of archaic exploration centers around such remainders. For what it's worth, the study of the antiquated and late human past through material remaining parts, as indicated by the Society for American Archaeology. 1. The Headless Vikings of Ridgeway Hill. The oceanside town of Weymouth in Dorset, England is home to something beyond vacation spots. Evidently, somewhere close to 970 and 1025 AD, the trespassers had been caught, likely during an attack, and afterward killed by nearby Anglo-Saxons. Notwithstanding, they had done as such with specific thoroughness, hacking the young fellows' heads off in one blow, even as the Vikings confronted their killers, declining to turn away. 2. Screaming Mummies. When Gaston Maspero, the head of the Egyptian Antiquities Service in 1886, first opened a plain stone coffin, a shouting face met his look. However, the mummy known as Unknown Mani was essentially casualty to the normal course of rot, during which heads regularly fall in reverse, making the impression of torment. More striking is a famous mummy from the Chacapoya Indians of Peru, whose hands appear to be held over its face in fear. 3. Vampire Corpse. Vampire cadavers are tracked down the world over, however maybe no place has so incredible a convergence of undead stays as Bulgaria. Probably, this custom began with the kick-off of sepulchres to cover plague casualties, whose bodies would bulge with gas and have blood leak from their mouths in the afterlife. 4. Neanderthal Cannibals. In 1994, archaeologists found the 490,000-year-old bones of a Neanderthal gathering profound inside Spain's El Sidrón cave framework. Right away, it was indistinct how the conceivable group of 3 men, 3 ladies, 3 teenagers, and 3 kids had all passed on unexpectedly, and all the while. Nonetheless, bone markings showed that they had been disarticulated, muscle had been taken out, and long bones had been broken for marrow. 5. Burial place of the sunken skulls. In Motala, Sweden, specialists found the remaining parts of an abnormal stone design at the lower part of an ancient lake bed in 2009. It had evidently been fixed at the lake base, with stone instruments, creature bones, and the 8,000-year-old remaining parts of 11 individuals of different ages put away inside. One skull that had been stopped profound into the mud inside the design had been crushed utilizing one more of the skulls, as confirmed by a section held up inside it. 6. Pits full of severed hands. Quite possibly the most peculiar revelations in the investigation of Old Egypt was a progression of pits loaded with dismantled hands. A group of archaeologists uncovered 4 such pits at the 3,600-year-old royal residence of King Kian in Hyksos, a space of northern Egypt once governed over by West Asian human advancement. 2 had been set external the royal residence dividers and 2 right external the royal chamber, however completely contained the right hands of grown-up guys. 7. The Bog People. On account of their absence of oxygen, low temperatures, and high corrosiveness, the peat lowlands of northern Europe are loaded with consummately saved human remaining parts. The most renowned is Grawball Man, who was killed after a terrible gather in 8000 BCE and whose stubble shows that he was held for a period prior to being killed and covered in a blessed marsh region. 8. Huacas de Mosh Temple. Peru has facilitated a few amazing human advancements, including the Incas and, before them, the Mosh. This refined northern culture existed somewhere in the range of 100 and 800 AD and comprised of a chain of importance beat by an amazing fighter class where religion and fight were very much the same. There, archaeologists keep on uncovering the remaining parts of individuals from far-off lands whose bodies were mangled, with skulls produced into cups and bones in shows. 9. Tools made of human bones. In spite of the fact that it very well might be stunning to a few, the bones of relatives have been generally used to make devices all through mankind's set of experiences. For example, research done in the old city of Teotihuacan has discovered that bones were changed into family carries out from brushes to catches. Specifically, relatives would scratch tissue from bone not long after death and afterward shape them into the important structures. 10. The sacrifices of the Peruvian temple. Last yet a long way from least, quite possibly the most ridiculously alarming instances of human penance comes from Peru. All were possible ailing pioneers who had made a trip to visit the secretive Izmictlan, an antiquated, pre-Incan human advancement related with an indistinct fix. Whatever destiny they met, regardless of whether demised by normal causes or as penances, will probably never be known. Large numbers of the above models are genuinely surprising, yet all bode well when set into the social setting of their own period. In this manner, they likewise do the unimaginably significant work of assist mankind with gaining from history, as opposed to being ill-fated to rehash it, human penance whatnot. Thank you for watching. Please share and like our video. For more videos please subscribe to Mystery Hut.